Thanks for joining the ahhNatural community. This is going to be step number 2 in the startup or repurchase of your ahhNatural mineral bag. This is how you activate your mineral bag before you put it into your tub. So first thing I do is I have a 5-gallon bucket. I fill it up about a little more than halfway with water. I put the proper amount of sea salt crystals into the water, and then I put the proper amount of Spa Up into it. This is a high alkaline charged water, which actually really gives the minerals the juice that it needs over time. So you need to let it, after we rinse it all out, we're going to place it in there and it's going to sit overnight, or it could just be in there until you're ready to place it into your hot tub. The important thing to know is that once you get the ahhNatural mineral bag wet, you do not let it dry out. So here it is. This is the easiest way that I find to do it. What you do is I just put it in my sink. I put the water just so it's over the surface. And there's 3 techniques that I use. I do the wave tank, like so. I do the bunch and fluff, like this. And then I do this like really nice, soft, but aggressive little rollover. You can start to see that the water's getting milky, and that's what you want. This is like rinsing out rice. All the natural minerals come dry, so they have topical dust. The cool thing about the zeolite that's in the bag is once you get that wet, it's almost like kryptonite. It's so hard, it cannot be crushed. But when it's in its dry state, it can be. So again, I just repeat this like so, back and forth, rough it up a little bit. And then on the windowsill, you can see that I have a clear glass of tap water. This was my first rinse. So here's my next rinse. And I basically, just keep looking at it until it gets about 80%. So this is telling me that I need to go ahead and do this process again. This usually takes about 5 or 6 sessions of rinsing it. So I lift the bag, I'm draining the water out of the sink, and I'm going to fill it back up with water, fresh water, do that same process, fluffing, wave tanking, and rolling. And I spend probably, well, you just saw, you'll see these little mineral deposits too, which is totally normal. Those are the super fine, and that is the copper and the zinc. So that's it. You're going to repeat that about 5 or 6 times, and then after that's done, I'll just sort of rush to that step. After that's done, I'm going to get my little bucket over here. I'm going to pull this bag out of here, and I'm just going to place it in the bucket. I'm going to make sure it's all submerged, and I'm going to top it off with water here. And that has to sit for 12 to 18 hours minimum, and it can sit for a month and a half, however long you need it to stay. So that's it for step number 2. Hope this video was useful. If it was, give it a little thumbs up. We also have a link to the written instructions at the bottom of the video. So yeah, welcome to ahhNatural.